Welcome to Week 5 of the Blitz. I'm Pat Moroney.
I'm Jon Benson, and starting to feel like football weather again. Fall is just around the corner. I'm excited.
And you know what that means. Region season is almost here, at least for most teams, though. One region, 4A Region 1, they kicked off tonight, and that is where we will start. Cairo High School, actually we're at Americus High School. It is homecoming in Americus as the Panthers host Albany. And then early on, Wesley Fields gets the handoff and takes it in from short. A big touchdown to give Americus an early lead on homecoming. And then Malik Mathis, he finds Malik Dungy for a big play. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's down the sidelines, showing a little bit of that speed. That is a 75-yard touchdown for Albany. PAT blocked, though. And then late in the second quarter, 4th and goal, Jonathan Thomas gets the ball, but he is stopped by Juwan Young, the future Miami Hurricane. And then Albany trying to make something happen. Malik Mathis' pass is intercepted by Eric Merritt. And then the Panthers driving. Thomas pass, that is pass to Adam King. That's ruled complete. Felton Williams does not think that is a complete pass. Albany was very upset. And then the handoff to Wesley Fields. He's unable to get in before halftime, but Americus would win 20-6. Now over to Cairo, where the syrup makers are taking the field against Crisp County. A couple of good teams squaring off. Crisp County QB Whit Campbell rolling, but he is sacked by Brian Souls of the syrup makers. Big play there for Cairo. And then Cairo QB Stacy Maston, he passes to Jeremiah Hill for a first down. Physical tackle there, but he would still get the first. And at the 6-yard line, Stacy Maston, he hands the ball off to John Tavis Johnson as soon as he gets the snap here, and then he runs the ball into the end zone. There would be a flag on the play, though, and it would be that would not stand. And then Cairo Cricker Taylor Donaldson, he sends the ball between the uprights to put the first points on the board for Cairo. The final, Cairo wins over Crisp County 24-6.
Staying with some region play in the last region game of the evening, with Worth County making the trip to Hugh Mills. Corey Joyner facing off against the first-year head coach Jason Tone of the Rams. Jumping quickly to the second quarter, that's Jatavius Carey. Hands it off to Quatavius Sweeney for the first down. He would fight hard for those yards, and in the same series, Curry would muffle the snap, actually the handoff, and fumble the ball, but he would later fall on it and recover, and then the Rams quickly responding. And again, under center is Curry with Brandon Gibson with a 15-yard touchdown run, and that would extend the lead for the Rams. And then Doherty trying to answer, trying to make something happen, and that is Whatley as he hits the bubble screen to Ricardo Salone, who gets the first down and more. And that was right before the half. That was taken down by Trey Lucas, the linebacker. And a few plays later on a long 4th down and 17, the INT in the end zone, picked off right before the half by Eric Burrows for the touchback. And Worth County would hold on and win this one in the region, 42-21. Battles of the Rebels. First-year head coach for Turner County is John Gamble, and then Ed Pelcher for Berrien. And quickly, moving quickly there, Berrien on the hard-fought run for the first down with seconds left in the half. And you're scoring 21-15, and then quickly into the third quarter, that's Cedric Leggett carries the ball for a nice first down run, still 21-15, and then Turner QB Rob Conan gets sacked there by Dominique Belvis. And then Turner fighting with the long pass to catch for the first down, and then quickly brought down out of bounds to stop the clock. And then Turner would punt the ball that bounces off the helmets of Berrien County's Dominique Belvis, picks it up and almost makes it to the end zone. And unfortunately, it would be stopped short of the goal line there. You would think he would make that play happen, but he would be tripped up, and the score is still 21-15, and Berrien puts the pressure on the QB, Rob Calhoun, and forces the fumble, and it is recovered by Berrien for the touchdown. The point after the TD is good, making the final score 41-34 over Berrien. Taking a quick look at our player of the week is J.Q. Quimbley, the junior wide receiver from Lee County High School. Had a great night against Westover last week. Quimbley racked up 9 catches for 167 yards and found the end zone 3 different times. Lee County would hold off and win this one with the help of Quimley. So congratulations to JQ Quimley for being our Player of the Week.
It was a great atmosphere. I was feeling it before the game and just got pumped and ready to play.
And when we come back, we go live with Fox 31's Matt Prichard, who will give us the details for our Game of the Week, along with more highlights next on The Blitz.
Welcome back to The Blitz. Everything is going according to plan at Lee County this season. The offense is clicking and the defense is making stops and forcing turnovers. That's a perfect recipe for their 3-0 record. They tried to stay unbeaten tonight against Morrow. Coach Dean Fabrizio was happy early on when Lee County returned the opening kick for a touchdown, and they would get the ball back quickly, and a handoff to Jamal Garner gets them 6 more points. And then another stop before a bad snap by Morrow and a punt attempt. They barely escaped disaster there. He gets it off, and Lee County with the ball back. Trojans QB Stephen Collier out of shotgun. That is a pretty pass to Devontae Say for a deep touchdown and 6 points for the Trojans. Coach Fabrizio, he can't complain about that one. And then on defense, Morrow with the ball. Defensive back Kevin Hopkins comes in and delivers a hit and forces the fumble. So Lee County gets the ball back. Can't make anything happen, so Morrow responds. QB Courtney Hurd scrambling around, making a play. Finds a receiver for a touchdown, so they get on the board. And then off the kickoff, Hopkins, again making a play, returns it past midfield. That would lead to another Lee County touchdown, and they would win 43-14. Now out to Thomas County Central for our Game of the Week against Tift County. Tift County QB Ryan Wedgeworth making a play here. He trying to make a play, throws over the middle, intercepted by Adam Choice. That guy is everywhere, as you will see right now. Adam Choice finds Stanley Samuel for a touchdown for the Jackets, 7-0. And then the fans are excited about that touchdown. Thomas County Central having a big year. They can feel the excitement out there, no question about it. And then Wedgeworth with the ball throws it, and he finds his receiver. Ooh, actually that is incomplete. Punishing hit by Shaquille Coleman. The player luckily would be okay. And then Wedgeworth hands the ball off to Ladarius Stewart for the big-time gain. Look at him making some moves, getting some blocks, dancing around and making a play. Tift County would eventually, look at him, he is actually pushed out of bounds, but Gunnar Schemmel would punch it in for the Blue Devils. And right now that score is 28-21 TCC. Fox 31's Matt Prichard was out at Thomas County Central tonight, and he's going to give us a little bit more analysis of what went down in tonight's game. Matt?
Yeah, thanks, Pat. Out here at Thomas County Central, taking on Tift County tonight. You mentioned Tift County looking to remain undefeated. Unfortunately for them, that streak was going to come to a close tonight as they lose 28-21. But that doesn't mean this wasn't a terrific football game throughout. We just saw back and forth and back and forth. 2 great offenses, 2 great defenses, matched neck and neck the entire evening. And one of the things I really liked out of Tift County that we saw was their ability to keep Adam Choice in check. Now, he's a guy who loves to run the football. I think if you've ever seen one of our highlights of him, man, that guy can run. Tonight, it seemed like every time he got his hands on the ball, Tift County had a response. They had him down within 5 yards, and that was really a key to the first half. Unfortunately, though, when you're talking about a guy like Adam Choice, he was going to find a way to make those big plays, and he did it in the second half with a 70-yard touchdown run to give them a commanding 28 to, at that time, 14 lead. They would tack on an extra touchdown, try and make this one a game, but unfortunately for Tift County, they were eventually going to fall tonight, 28-21. But a lot of good things to take out of this game for Tift County, even better things to take out of this for Thomas County Central. They'll have a bye week this coming Friday, and then they'll be down in Bainbridge the following week after that. Now we're going to send it back to John and Pat with more highlights here on The Blitz.
All right, thanks, Matt. Man, I wish I was out there to enjoy that game with you. But jumping down to some GHSA Region 2 Single A, with John Lindsay and his Irwin County Indians still remain a top team in the state. And tonight they put that to the test as they host Wilkinson County. The Indian mascot for the homecoming game tonight in Irwin County. Everybody's out for the homecoming, and then quickly the running back with a nice carry for a first down here. That's number 24. He would stumble in for the first down, and then again, right up the middle. It's a 25-yard touchdown run, and Irwin County would quickly go up 7-0 in this one over Wilkinson. And trying to respond, number 11, the quarterback there, passed, but it was a sack by the Indians. Number 7, the defensive end, and Irwin County QB is trying to get something going, and a quick pass to 24 for a 17-yard run after the reception, a first down and more. And then the next play, the running back would take the handoff and goes 40 yards for the TD. Irwin County quickly up 14-0 at homecoming, and they would roll with this one 41-14. And it's the time for the team of the week tonight, and it's a great one. Terrell County and the Green Waves, our team of the week from last week's outstanding performance out on the field. Last week they hosted Tall Button Central High School, and the Green Wave hosted a shutout. Terrell County would run away with this one 40-0 and earning them their first win of the season. So for Coach Huff, we want to congratulate Terrell County and the Green Wave for being our team of the week. When we return, we take a quick look inside what it means to get recruited for football and tell you who caught our eye for the play of the week. All this and more next on The Blitz.
Welcome back to The Blitz. Getting recruited to play college football is every varsity player's dream, but recruitment can be difficult and confusing. Jon Benson had the story.
Most young football players dream of playing football at the collegiate level, but are the young athletes aware of the process?
I mean, I've always been that's been my goal is to play in college. So ever since I was a freshman, I've been just reading up on everything and the process and how it works and everything. So it's been a long process, and I've been knowledgeable about the rules and everything since probably my freshman year.
That puts a lot of pressure on young athletes, so what role can the coach do for the guys playing on the field?
We spend a lot of time on our players' academics, making sure they get the right grades, are qualified, that they take the standardized tests, SAT, ACT, in plenty of time, and get that information to the colleges. We also try to do a really good job with highlight films and updating those every week and making those available to the colleges as well.
With today's day and age, one of the big problems for players is how they handle themselves on their social media websites.
Social media, as far as them not getting on there saying their own thing, and just kind of make sure that they're adhering to the NCAA rules and regulations as far as it goes, as far as it concerns, as far as that communication with those coaches. But most coaches know what he or she cannot do as far as recruiting goes.
It didn't take long for Juwan Young to realize college football was in his near future and being wary of the scandals.
I knew there were rules my sophomore year, but my junior year I really had to, kind of enforce it more because there were a lot more people coming in, and I started taking more visits and stuff. So I had to be aware of, scandals and money here and money there and just all kinds of things.
In the end, football is just a game, and for head coach Felton Williams, he stresses to his young players that there is life after football.
The importance of getting a college degree. I mean, it's not all about football. I mean, you want to emphasize the importance of academics because there's always life outside of football.
It's been a grind of a season for defending GISA champions Deerfield Windsor. After a home loss to North Florida Christian 3 weeks ago, the Knights have gone on the road the last 2 Fridays and gutted out some close wins. They were back in action at home tonight against Tatnall Square. Head coach Alan Lowe, the lead man for the Knights tonight. This game was scoreless at halftime. Defensive battle. Tatnall Square QB Lane Watson hands off to Calvin Slaughter for a first down, but then on third down the drive stalls. Oh, actually now he goes for a first down, but then on third down, little trickery. The drive stalls there when the pass is incomplete. Deerfield gets the ball back and hands to their horse, Matthew Fox, for a nice gain. On third down, though, Deerfield QB Trip Presley scrambling to his left, back to his right, trying to make something happen, but Tatnall Square will eventually track him down. So they would be forced to punt, but that was good news for Deerfield because a great punt by Stephen Williams, and then Antonio Watts makes a great special teams play, pacing the ball inside the 10. Big third down, Tatnall with some more trickeration, and they convert on the pass to Aubrey and Kemp. Alan Lowe was not happy. Tatnall would win 12-0.
Staying with the GISA, Tiff Area Academy hosting the 1-2 Brookwood Warriors. Harvest Moon rising over Tiff Area 20-18. Here we go, last play of the first half. Tiff Area, number 4 quarterback, goes deep, looking, scrambling, can't find anything, throwing up a Hail Mary for the touchdown, and he would catch it, but it wasn't a touchdown there, and so he would try to make something happen. And then quickly keeping the balance in the end of the half would actually, with Brookwood leading 20-18, first play of the next half. Tift Area, number 4 quarterback completes a pass there, quick little pass, and he would take off running, no problem. Looks like he's going for a tackle for a loss, and he would actually bring it in for 6, and they would go up 27-18 in the third, and then Tift Area right back with the quick pass going into the end zone. Tift Area trying to keep it close, 27-25 over Brookwood at the end of the third quarter. And Tift Area would actually get by in this one by 1 point, 28-27. All right, our play of the week. We haven't been to this game yet to see the highlights, but it's actually at Sherwood Christian Academy. And that is Chasnick Griffin, who would bust it outside towards the sidelines for the touchdown. That would be good for a 50-plus yard touchdown run. And the cheerleaders doing the push-ups after the touchdown for the points. And congratulations to Chasnick Griffin for bringing us the play of the week. Coming up next, our Darton correspondents return this week, and we wrap up some more highlights. So stay with us on the Blitz.
Welcome back to the Blitz. Our college correspondents from Darton State were out at Lee County High School tonight, so now we take a look at the scene under the lights in Leesburg.
Hi, I'm your campus correspondent, Casey Sanders. Tonight we're at Trojan Field for the Lee County Morrow game, and here are some sights and sounds from tonight's game. That's it from Trojan Field. Now back to the studio with Pat and John.
I'll tell you what, they're getting better and better at that every week, it seems.
Yeah, I know, and you know, that looked like a fun game.
Absolutely. You were out at that game, right?
For a little bit. I wish I could have sat there relaxed, but hey, you can't have it all.
That's right. Well, actually, we're going to take a look at some more highlights in Sherwood Christian Academy seeking their first win of the season behind head coach Octavius Covington. And tonight, they try and win at home for the homecoming win. With Chris Thomas out of the shotgun, hands it off to Quinn Robinson, the freshman who would score for the first touchdown of the game. And then they would quickly respond, and that is Austin Thomas for the first down and take it down by Amon Mosley inside the 10-yard line and under center. Smith with the QB sneak, and they would go for 2 and get it. So down 8-7 Sherwood. And then here, this looks familiar, the play of the week. And he would go 50-plus yards for the touchdown. The Eagles up 14-8 at the end of the first. And again, the cheerleaders would do their push-ups for that score, and then the defense by Sherwood is just stopping them, no problem at all. And Sherwood would actually run away with this one, 38-8 for the first win of the season.
We continue our GISA coverage with two teams that already have a couple of wins on their resume. It was Terrell Academy visiting Southland Academy in Americus tonight. Homecoming for Southland out in Americus. The girls were there, the fans were there, the band was there. Everybody was at the Southland game tonight in Americus, including Terrell Academy. So Southland, Southland, John Adkins finds Alan Gleason, who runs down the sideline, making a big play, and then Dustin Shaddles finishes the drive with a short 2-yard run for a touchdown. The PAT was good. That would make it 7-0 Southland. Terrell Academy trying to make something happen. Todd Dalton hits Raleigh Carson on the little pass. He would be brought down, but Southland defense would tighten up here. Stops by Todd Dalton and a host of other Southland tacklers. Big play there. And then John Adkins, he would find Gleason again. This guy is just a playmaker. Breaks out into the open field, showing off the wheels, races into the end zone. But that is actually called back, but it would not matter. Terrell County loses to Southland Academy 63-33. This week's game of the week was Tift County and Thomas County Central. Well, next week, the Blue Devils may be featured again. Coffee comes to Tifton on Friday. Also, Cairo visits Hugh Mills for a region showdown. Jason Tone's Worth County squad makes the drive over to America's Sumter. And Pelham having a good season, even though they lost tonight, at a really tough game at Fitzgerald next week. Go to the Blitz page on mysouthwestga.com to cast your vote. Now it's the best part of the program, no question about it. Fan of the week. The winner tonight comes from Cairo. This cute little syrup maker shakes her pom-pom and to root on Cairo High School. She's got the shirt, she's got the pom-poms, she's got the spirit. She is our fan of the week. And that'll do it tonight. What do you think about that fan of the week?
Hey,
every week that gets a little better.
It does, and that was actually better than the glittered guys.
I know. That's just, we talked about it last week. It's just too much.
Yep.
But that'll do it for us tonight. Check in next week, some more good region matchups, some more non-region matchups. We will have all the highlights, so come back next week and see us again.